Yo, what's the business? Your local neighborhood super rig off in this thing. Welcome to OVO. Wait, where my damn sound effect? OVO, Bussy Blowout Liquidation Pause. Sale Sunday. I'm boxing up the orders from last week. I got some good news for you guys. All right. You guys should be happy about this soon. I was able to get the stickers made, all right? Look at that. Nice full colors. All right. Now there are some pale ones. Okay. They are mid-skin, if you would like to call them that. But hey, it is what it is. Also, completely, y'all bought out all of the Smoky Lips Black is all gone. Appreciate y'all. Who knew that Smoky Lips Black was gonna sell out like that? So all I got left now is the Voltron packs, which is blue, green, red, and yellow. And look, I'm not Dr. Umar. I'm not Pan-African or nothing, but this kind of looks like these is African colors. All right, so you get these three, you will show the world that you care about Pan-Africanism and let the world know that you accept donations for schools you're never gonna build. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I didn't do it. That's just what I be thinking about now. Thanks a lot, Dr. Umar. Can I hold a couple of dollars? Any goddamn way. Let's see. Also, I got enough stickers to ship out to everybody from last week who did not get no stickers. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? And let me see if this background music is too loud or nothing. And then I'm going to see who in the house. See if I can get y'all chats put up on the screen. Okay, yeah, that's me. Also, any music y'all hear in this bitch on this channel, some people be asking where the music come from. I make all the beats. This background music, that's me. All of the beats and shit. I'm coming out with my album, Hot and Ready Volume 1. It's coming very, very, very soon. Produced, arranged, artwork, everything by your local neighborhood super rig off this thing. So be sure to go grab that. Let's see you in the house. Let me see if I can get this chat machine working and shit. Watch it ain't go work. Also, I gotta be on time too, y'all, cause my I gotta pick up my wife from the airport and shit. I can't be late. Okay, so y'all can't be coming on here bringing up shit and having me be. I got 1 hour, and then I gotta get the fuck off this bitch. Okay, I got a rusty dusty. Now I know y'all seen me use that box cutter. I forgot who told me, but they seen me using the box cutter cutting towards this way. I could have motherfucking stabbed my punctured a lung on some goddamn Tory Lane shit and shit. So I was like, you know what? I'm not built for the box cutter life. I forgot I had one of these slicer things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm gonna be able to motherfucking cut these stickers without cutting my motherfucking fingers off. And I've been had this shit. I got hella office supplies I done stole from previous that has made it to my home from gifted from previous workplaces over the years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, might as well put it to use. You know, I had to blow the dust off this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, is the damn chats working? All right, let me see if I can get the chats working so I can see what the hell y'all talking about real quick. Hold on, we go see if I can get it working. Boom, I see a chat, right, y'all? Furry Productions, what's the business? Let me see if I can get it to populate on the screen real quick, and then we'll be on the road. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Hey, that song go hard and shit. You know what I'm saying? Is that song about hitchhiking? Because if it is, that's not safe to do. You guys shouldn't be getting on the road and shit. At least not the hitchhikery way. All right, let's see. Is it? Boom! Booyah! It's working. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Hell to the yeah! Let me put this bitch on autoplay. And appreciate you for that super chat. Control all delusions. What's the business? Hey, the comedic timing. Hey, yeah, cause it's all jokes. It's all jokes around here when it come to office supplies. I'll tell you that, goddamn it. I'll tell you that right now. Oh yeah, Also today, if you see today, the like I said, all the let me make sure I'm not lying to you too. I believe all of the smokers lips black are gone. So let me make sure it show that it's sold out. If y'all go to the site today, we got free shipping. If you're a membership, you got access to the free shipping all the damn time. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to go on and put that these sold out. It's still selling it, saying these for sale. Let me go on and get this on the sold out list real quick. And hold on real quick. Oh yeah, you can't buy it no more. So we only got a handful of shit left. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me make sure I got these. Cause for the baby blue, we only got 3 of these left. All right, for the super blue. Okay. Oh, I forgot to get my samples out. Hold on. All right. Cause you gotta have some examples to show people what look good with what hat. I don't want a lot of y'all. Make sure I got. Now y'all better if y'all trying to get this super blue, you better go quick. Look, just look. Some are almost over. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you want to give that good classic look, right, Sean? You know what I'm saying? My goddamn close-ups. Get this super blue right here. Is the light too bright? Yeah, I think the light too bright. Hold on, cause I gotta sell and pack at the same damn time. Cause these ain't like crack cocaine. Crack cocaine sell itself. Speaking of crack cocaine, we gonna talk about Superfly today. But yeah, you see that right there. But for the hats that ain't selling, these pissy poppy yellows, y'all is missing out on that. I need y'all to see how this go. Now, if you're not super melanated, such as myself, you know it might, you know, cause let's be real, make all the hats look good, just in general. It could possibly increase your facial attractiveness as well. For some of y'all, let's go match y'all teeth. Some of y'all, this will take the attention for the butter out there. This will, people gonna be like, oh my gosh, your teeth so white because this is going to, oh my gosh. Don't go to the dentist. Fuck going to the dentist. Fuck that 3D whitening crest that you've been spending all that money on. Pissy Poppy Yellow, No Fraudry Hat will make your teeth look white than a motherfucker. Goddamn. Wow. 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 Fuck you. Right now, all we got left is Zaza Green, Mid Skin Brown, Pissy Poppy Yellow, Christmas Red in the house. You know what I'm saying? 3 more of the Baby Blues, and then it's gonna be out there, bitch. Like that, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm shocked. I am really shocked what this can do. What this can do for your life. This is automatic teeth whitening for a good 78% of you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think I brushed my teeth today. So this, you see how it work? Do y'all see how the fuck it work? Look. You can't even see the dull plaque and shit on my teeth right now. This take wow. And y'all just gonna let the Pissy Poppy Yellow, just cause the name is real strange, sit on the shelf like that? Don't let these sit. You know what I'm saying? Another one. The Zaza Green. Look at this. Just look at this. And this is free free shipping right now. You know what I'm saying? Check out this. Oh my gosh. Look, hold on, y'all. Let's say you want to kill a plumber that's done came into your world. Look what you matching the #1 plumber killer. If you tired of little men in red and blue overalls coming in your house unannounced, throwing fireballs and shit, coming in your house with capes and shit, yelling let's go and shit like that. Zaza Green. And it matches the exterminator of them motherfuckers. I ain't know the benefits of the No Fraudry like that, but guess what? I ain't seen around my goddamn house. That's right, plumbers and shit with brothers that's a little bit taller than them, but can jump way higher than them and stay in the air much longer for some reason. Don't even make sense. Why the fuck would I want that in my house? Zaza Green to keep that away from me. I'm just saying. I'm just giving y'all the benefits. Also, it goes good with green. Check this out. Just look at that. If you like to wear dead New Balance 574s, just look at it. It's a beautiful thing. One white, one yellow, like fabulous chain. Oh my gosh. Just check that out. Ain't that a good combination? I know a lot of y'all like, oh, I ain't got nothing to wear with. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And some of y'all done went too far with your teeth and they green now. Guess what? People ain't gonna even notice that your teeth done turned green and you need a ultra deep clean. You need a root canal of your teeth. On some real shit, your teeth green. You need to see you might need to see social services and shit. That's deeper than just not brush. That's something else. Any damn way, this green will take away from this green. These two hats right here, these two colors right here, make you feel like you got the bright whites. I'm telling you right now, y'all, don't sleep. And for right today, with promo code V12BBL, free shipping. Oh my gosh. Wow. If I didn't have these motherfuckers here, I'm this close to ordering the motherfuckers and shipping it to my goddamn self. That's how close I am. Let me get these boxes made and shit before I get in trouble. Because I got to be out this bitch by 10 o'clock. So, let me see. Hey, exactly, Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy really put the facts out there. If you got Michael Jordan eyeballs, ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know you got jaundice or whatever the fuck that shit is. It's gonna take all of that shit away. So until 12 o'clock tonight, if you're not a member, you get you some free shipping. And as you see, look, the big orange stupid motherfucker talk about bringing manufacturing back to America. Hey, he ain't do it for real, but guess who manufacturing these motherfucking boxes? Me. This is manufacturing. Look at the No Fraudry company, employing black people. I'm bringing manufacturing. The No Fraudry Corporation is bringing motherfucking black jobs back to the goddamn country. I'm bringing manufacturing back to this bitch. Look at this. Wow. I'm also supporting children. Okay? If you buy a No Fraudry hat, you not only black manufacturing, because we need to get into distribution, because I distribution this as well. And look, you really can't get no blacker than me. All right? I'm 2 shades away from this microphone. Supporting me is like supporting 8 black people. You supporting black manufacturing, black distribution, black shipping, and you supporting children. Because guess what? This hat, 3-year-old stitching abilities straight from China. Wow. I bet your 3-year-old can't do no stitching like this. Look at this. You supporting the arts. Because guess what? The punk ass government that we got now done got rid of NPR and PBS. They don't want the children to learn. But guess what? You buy a fucking No Fraudry hat, you teaching children how to sew and use dexterity, finger dexterity. They learning patterns and they learning safety. Because I'm pretty sure over there ain't no OSHA. So they got to watch out for falling debris, needles and shit. And you teaching them grade A X-Men holodeck practice skills. Wow. Black manufacturing, helping children feed their family with 80 cents a month. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's a no-brainer to get a hat if you want to give back to the community. Hey, but if you don't want to give back to the community, you ain't got to get no fraud. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just trying to help. Am I trying to pay for the new Megatron that's coming out in September that I already pre-ordered on BigBagToys.com, which is not a sex toy website, but actual real toys, and get the new motherfucking 86 cartoon almost accurate Megatron? Sure I am. But all the other shit I said is true as well, goddammit. I say all the other shit I said is true. All right, this order right here is for this order right here is for, who is this? This is for SB. Shout out to SB. Now, single hat orders get put in this plastic. They kind of don't do shit, but somebody was like, oh, you ain't gonna put no plastic on it? And I was, what the fuck I need to put? And then I was like, oh, you ain't supposed to talk to customers like that. And I was like, sure, we gonna put plastic on there for you. And so here I am putting the plastic on it. But this why though, we don't. Because first off, it come in a high quality box. It really don't need this plastic, to be honest with you. To be perfectly honest with you, it don't. But here you go, right here. Check this out. Wow. This was hand plastic did it right here. Hand plastic did it. Wow. What goes in here? And look at this. These boxes are quadruple checked by me. And I don't even need to wear glasses. So you getting quality vision. This is what's better than 2020. This 80/70 vision that's going to give you high quality hat placement. Do you see this premium hat placement right here? Let me show y'all some of this premium. Look how premium this hat placement is. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hold on, this box sound. All right, here we go. Wow. These other people that's selling y'all hats, they ain't giving y'all premium hat placement. Not like that. They not. Let me go on and chop up some of these stickers. Hand cut. This is hand cut right here. And to be honest with you, I'm risking my fingers over here. You know what I'm saying? That's right. I am risking my fingers. And who else risking their fingers? Other people ordering stickers and shit from these third-party places. They ain't even risking limbs for y'all and shit. And you ain't got the nerve to want to charge $59. And I'm talking about lids and shit. That's right. $39.99. And they child labor, I bet you the child labor that they got, I bet you they ain't even 3-7-year-olds. They doing real abuse. That's infant child labor that they got going on over there. Hyperbole, allegedly. I don't know if Liz is using fetus labor or not, but here in No Fraud, hey, we only do toddlers and up. You know what I'm saying? Only toddlers and up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing whole ass fetus labor, you evil motherfuckers, boy. Hold on real quick. Let me get my handwritten letters. Ain't this a bitch? I gotta reprint. I gotta print some more handwritten letters. Hold on, y'all. Don't you hate when you got some handwritten letters and you done ran out and now you gotta reprint them? It's like, but hey, it's just a one-man operation around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so please forgive me for being late. And but I want y'all to know that everything is struggle around here, like for real. But we struggle to give. You know what I'm saying? We struggle to give back to the pockets over here. I know that sound bad, but over here at No Fraudry, we don't fraud, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna sit here and be like, oh, you know, we trying to save we trying to do this. We giving $1 back to feed the home. No, that's not. We don't lie to y'all like that. We don't lie to y'all like the cashier do when you go to CVS talking about, do you want to donate your change, the remaining leftover to the home? Y'all ain't gonna get no money to goddamn. I know about motherfucking nonprofit overhead and shit. For every dollar that go to them places, maybe 0.5% go to half a thought about giving it to the proper people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we keeps it real over here. Shout out to keeping it real. Let me print these letters real quick. God damn it. Oh shit, I can't print them. Okay. All right. They're part of the box, and I'm gonna have to do later. Cause then I'm gonna have to switch over to Wi-Fi to connect to the printer. But I could have swore I had them hoes. Anyway, let me do these next 2 orders. Thank you so much, SBZ. The next person order I'm creating right now, but you go get the handwritten letter though, is to MBZ. MBZ, shout out to MBZ. MBZ ordered they ordered Smoker's Lip Black and No Fraudry Blue. What? Oh, they got the last Smoker's Lip Black. Shit, this motherfucker is sold out. So let me see. I'll make this sold out. So don't nobody think they can get one. Let me go on and take this out real quicker. Yeah, 0. Yeah, it shouldn't let nobody buy none. Or do I have to totally like take it out? Let me see. Edit. Quantity. Delete. Oh yeah, this it right here. Alright. Okay, that's how it worked. Alright, then we save it. Okay, yeah. So it shouldn't work no more. Alright. Let me see what y'all talking about. Did you guys watch the fans throwing baby bottles and toilet paper at Drake? What? Shout out to them people, man. They say it ain't no good people left in the world. They a goddamn lie. I promise, man. Was it beer bottles or baby bottles though? Because baby bottles made out of plastic. And why the hell fans walk around with baby bottles? I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of scary now we saying it out loud. It's kind of hella scary now. I was down for it and shit, but I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of out of control. If they throwing bottles of toilet paper, I'm cool with that. This was SBZ. And shout out to LW. If LW in the house, Appreciate you, cause you did the thing there, buddy. Oh, did I print out? Let's see. Who was this one for? So this one is for MBZ. All right, here you go, MBZ. You get 2 stickers. I'm gonna put this on here. These will be shipped out El Tomatos. Muchos El Tomatos. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. All right. Next order is for oh, that's for KO. All right. Appreciate you, KO, for your order. KO. Got the mid skin brown. Appreciate you, KO. And so in my repurposing, these are overprinted, so they look 3D, so they going on the outside of the damn thing. Cause we recycle, reuse, reduce, and close the loop. And we can close the loop. Shout out to the 90s babies. Well, 80s babies, you'll remember that shit. The 90s babies, y'all weren't there in 90 and 91 when they was trying to get us to recycle and shit. Boom. This is what the finished product look like, and you get some stickers on the inside of these. All right, this next order right, Sean. This next order is for DS. Shout out to DS. Appreciate you for your patronage. DS, they ordered a they also ordered mid skin brown. Shout out to DS for the mid skin bristle. Shout out to the mid skins, man. This is a Drake concert we talking about, so baby bottles ain't exactly far-fetched. Hey, touche. Hey, had anybody seen the original Superfly from 1978? I could have swore I seen it a long ass time ago. I know I had saw the ending, which was one of my favorite movies just because of the ending. But I ended up rewatching it today, and you know what I realized? I did some research on it. Apparently, when it came out, the NAACP and a whole bunch of black watch groups and stuff, because it came out in '72, said it gave a bad message to people. And I have to 100% disagree. The beginning of the movie showed horribleness of his life, chasing down motherfuckers for money. Then the whole movie, he's like, I don't want to do this shit no more. This shit is atrocious. Then he ends up getting out after setting up the man. Another dope thing about the movie is it showed that the drugs came from the man who was the white man, which was America. And it was the construction, it was the whole setup of the trap, what we call the trap. Even though that ain't the real origin of the word from Atlanta, they called it that because motherfucking trap houses on dead end roads and you was kind of trapped. But that's a whole nother thing. But it showed like the whole shit. He's trying to get out. He couldn't get out because the system wouldn't let him out. Like they literally was like, you gonna be selling dope for us forever. And he outsmarted the system. Another dope message in the movie, he had a black chick and a white chick. He told the black chick, yo, I want to get out this game. This shit is fucked up. She was like, okay, I'm gonna help you, whatever you need. He told the white chick, yo, I'm about to get out this game. It's fucked up. She's like, no, what? Why are you gonna leave the game? The game is great. Look at it. And he was like, very valuable lesson there. So it advocated for black unity and black love. The black woman wanted to get out the motherfucking game. Now, with that said, it was copious amounts of cocaine snorting in this movie. I was like, God damn. Like, every scene was, people was doing, I'm talking about motherfuckers doing cocaine, the coffee shop, everywhere. That's how they introduced themselves to people. That's how they said what's up to their partner. Every scene where somebody introduced themselves or came in and said what's up, was like, hey, you want some cocaine? Like, hell yeah, nigga. I was like, God damn. But other than that, it's a fantastical film that you actually should show children. Okay, children is a strong term. Early teenagers. Because it really just showed how the system got you trapped and shit. Then his homeboy, was it Eddie? His homeboy was the nigga who mine was trapped. They had equally already trapped him. He was an ex-junkie. And he was like, man, why'd I leave the game? This is the best we could do. We can't do no better. And motherfucking Priest was like, bitch, they go kill you. They using us. They go kill you. He was like, I don't give a fuck long as he let me be old. He ain't kill me long as I get to live like a prince. Priest was like the original white motherfucker from the Matrix, that bald-headed dude that was like, I know this steak ain't real, but it look real. It tastes real. Fuck Morpheus and all them motherfuckers. He was the original that motherfucker. Soon as Priest left the motherfucker, he got on the phone and shit. It's like, yeah, you know that I know that motherfucker robbed that liquor store. About to call 528 cash on the nigga. Hey, if you know Project Pat Getty Green album, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I got to thinking, why would they want to block a movie with such a strong message? Because outside of now I will say they did glamorize doing cocaine. Like they glamorized the fuck out of doing cocaine. I was walking on the treadmill watching the movie and shit, and halfway through was like, damn, I'm getting tired. I want to do cocaine. Help me make it through the rest of the game. Shut up, boy. Don't fall for this movie and shit and cocaine use. Another dope thing about the movie, he never did cocaine around his black queen. Never did cocaine around her. With that white chick and everybody else, he did the cocaine. Because the black woman was his piece. He didn't need the cocaine on the black woman. Another dope message of the movie. If you really look into the movie. That movie was hella deep. It had a whole bunch of messages and shit. And how he outsmarted the motherfuckers at the end was just magnifique. Magnifico was the ending of that movie. Same thing with On the Mac. I think I enjoyed Superfly more than the Mac though. The Mac was good and shit. But Superfly was better. In my opinion. I'm about to go through all them blaxploitation movies now. And go back, and my next one I'm gonna watch is cause I ain't seen the original Shaft. I'm gonna watch Shaft. Who is the man? I don't know the rest of the words. I just know when they go, you damn right, bitch. I don't think bitch in there, but you know, you kind of pop it off. You know what I mean? All right, this next order right, Sean, is for and shout out to who is this, DS. Thank you for your order. Your biscuit and brown will be shipped out tomorrow. This next order is going out to LW ordered 4 hats, and they got the Christmas red, Zaza green, Pissy Poppy yellow, and the Super Bowl. think LW had ordered some the last time. I ain't go front. If my mama was still alive, I think LW was my mama just trying to show some support on some real shit. And my mama used to do that type of shit. Would buy my little shit I used to say. I'm like, oh my gosh, mom, I got 15 sales. She be like, did you? Find out later she had bought. Shout out to my mama. You still the dopest. You still around here, floating around here. Let's see, green and yellow. And then, y'all talking about something that I like to hear. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get these hats out the way. Let me see. I'm reading the chats right here. Okay. So let me see. YouTube shorts. I put it in the chat. As cheap as them tickets were, ain't no guarantee they were Drake fans. For the price of 2 hot dogs from Gray's Papaya, you could go. So ain't nothing for Drake hater like us to go. The NAACP didn't like Black Boys. Later on, they got bad, but the first couple hand of them was good, in my opinion. They had a deeper message, but after a while, they just started pimping and they got real stupid. Yeah, Superfly and the Mac are my favorites. Hey, shout out. What's the business? Be a blessing. At the Drake concert, they provide the baby bottles. It ain't BYOBB. It's BYOBBL at Drake concerts. Oh, you make a compelling point there, Fury B. Some dedicated haters might brave the terrible music, express their emotions via flying TP paper. Oh, and Willie Dynamite with Gordon from Sesame Street. That movie is hilarious. I disagree. In my opinion, Drake should keep going so everyone hates him. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, because that's gonna guarantee a piece of product right there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna guarantee a piece of cord. Let me see these super chats. Control our delusions. I got that went out the way earlier. LL Biddy. Is this because we talking about the Drake stuff, or I'm missing some other stuff? And appreciate you for them super chats, y'all. Thank you so much. How you doing? You get your head yet, LL Biddy? Let me know. Let's see. That movie, Buddy Yellow. Let me see. Thank you for that super chat, Kurt D. Damn it. Dude has seen the reception of Kendrick in Amsterdam. Literally nobody across the world is feeling him right now. He needs to just take a break and just stop. That's what he really needs to do. I usually don't like to get, well, everybody gave him on some real shit. Everybody, and thanks for the super chat. Everybody gave him the same advice. I'm talking about everybody. Even us motherfuckers that hate him, and even his biggest fans was like, "Hey, bitch, you need to take a break, ho. Like you stupid right now. You need to take a break and stop." And he just refused to listen to anybody. But I know why though. The real reason is, if y'all see Drake literally like go the therapy, he trauma dump at these shows and shit. His therapist probably don't pick up the phone. We know damn well Dennis don't pick up the phone unless he needs some money. I'm pretty sure his mama taking a break from picking up the phone. Cause he did her dirty. He did her dirty on that goddamn Family Matters video. She giving him good advice at the beginning. It was like, don't you think you need to stop saying that shit, bitch? And he gonna put that on there like that, make him gang. And that further showed how far away from the culture he been trying to catch on for years is. People don't disrespect their mama publicly like that. I've been I was a spoiled brat, so I didn't talk crazy myself, but I got slapped in the mouth and shit. See, Drake didn't never get no slap in the mouth-ish. So he did that shit, and so she probably ain't picking up the phone for that nigga now. Understandably. So now he trauma dumping, and that's why he going on his tour, because he needs somebody to talk to, because ain't nobody else picking up the phone. 21 Savage ain't picking up the phone probably. Lotto baby sister ain't picking up the phone probably. They'll probably pick up the phone between like 11 a.m. to like 4 p.m. But they know he gonna start drinking them Zimas and shit around about 5:30, and then they know they gonna have to start hearing his feelings. He be like, what's so great about that Kendrick anyway, huh? Like, he didn't come out with the Tootsie Slide. He doesn't even have any dances. He didn't even have any fucking dances. I single-handedly had the whole world sliding during COVID. Okay, technically it wasn't me. I stole that slide from TikTokers and shit, and I also stole the song from somebody else. And I wore a shiesty because that wasn't really me dancing in the video, because obviously I can't dance. But still though, it had my name on it. UMG put my name on it. 21 be like, God damn, I know I shouldn't have picked up the phone. Lotto, I told you stop picking up the phone. This shit ain't funny, Lotto. This shit ain't funny. You're not on mute, 21. I can hear you. Are you just joking? Hey, y'all seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High and shit? When old buddy who worked at the fish place and shit, he's talking to his girlfriend, and at the beginning of the movie when he was jacking off the Phoebe Cates and shit, he was like, yeah, I don't want to be with a little mama no more, da da da. And then at the end, I think he had got fired. He was like, I'm gonna really need you next year. I'm gonna really need to talk to you. And she was like, yeah, about that. I think we need to break up, bitch. That's how all his friends is treating him right now. Friends. I ain't go front. The way he talking, man, I don't even think him and Baka fucking no more, man. Hyperbole. Think Baka said no more Oscar Mayer. Pause for Fraudry. Hyperbole. Kurt D said, still tight that Sandra didn't buy him that tuna bagel sandwich. I ain't go front, y'all. I was a spoiled brat just like him growing up. My mama loved the fuck out of me. Every once in a while, I got whoopings and shit, and I got smacked one good time in the mouth talking crazy. I was like 16 when that shit happened. But other than that, I understand. I was a spoiled single child too. I really was. With that being said, I grew out of my. Okay, I ain't grew out of my spoiledness, but I grew out of how I would act around it and shit pertaining to certain shit, and I was able to recognize I was a spoiled piece of shit. And see, I think that's where I think he has not come to self-realization yet that he a piece of shit. You can only change once you realize what you are. I think I said this a long time ago too. See, that's the thing. I got my house was similar on the inside as far as just my mom loving the fuck out of me, and my pops was actually, he was. I actually spent quality time with my pops, and he spent quality time with his pops too and shit. What's the word I'm looking for? we make jokes about Dennis wasn't there and shit, but it's plenty of evidence that Dennis was there and shit. He pushed that narrative that Dennis wasn't there. It's hella video of Dennis going around. Project Pat did an interview talking about how Dennis would bring him down there on the summers and shit. That's how motherfucking he got that plug, the Kia Sunshine, a whole bunch of other shit, because Dennis had already plugged him in down there. However, as a spoiled brat I grew up in a completely different environment outside and shit, which is crazy to me that he wants to pretend like he comes from that same shit or try to even relate to it when he only spent the summers in that shit. When he was doing perfectly fine with them goddamn simp anthems he was coming out with, if he had stayed on that track, he definitely his career would have died much sooner. Let's not get it twisted. He had to pull a Jay-Z. He wave rode. He wave rode like a motherfucker. Jay did the same. And really every artist got to do it, but he started believing he was really in these waves. He was riding. Like, that was his mistake. He started believing his fakery. Cause let's be real, the whole entertainment, it's all smoke and mirrors on some real shit. I was listening to this Project Pat interview, man. He was like, when he got into the game and they started really meeting motherfuckers and shit, he really believed these images that he saw and shit. He's talking about like in 97, 98, he was like, man, I started going around meeting these motherfuckers, found out all these niggas is bitch ass niggas. He was like, cause he was like everywhere he was going with real life killers. He would meet these rappers and shit. These rappers we all look up to. He ain't no names, but if you kind of know, you already kind of know who ain't really about that shit like that already. And he was shocked. He was shocked because he was out the street listening to that shit and was like, oh my gosh. These niggas, this is really some CB4 shit. Drake started believing in his CB4-ness. 56, what time that plane? 41 minutes. Okay, yeah, I got some time. Alright, so LW. All right, LW, I got your orders. MBZ. Who else? Oh, and DS. All right, appreciate everybody who put in orders this week. Make sure I don't dox nobody. Let's see. Leonardo Thomas said about to cop that fraud you have right now. This is for a 2-ply supply of sandpaper, a sandpaper quality brown paper towels, and 10 out of 10 janitorials recommended of the Struggle Stream Corporation. Appreciate you for that. Hey, appreciate you, Leonardo Thomas. Hey, on some real shit though. That's one of the few things. Let's say I was dead broke. Like, I'm talking about the brokest of the broke. Quality toilet paper is the only thing I would splurge for. Like, I would, if I had to skip one meal a week just to have quality toilet paper, I'd have to make that sacrifice. Cause that 1-ply, Scott, have you ever met somebody that use 1-ply in their regular life, and they can afford better? I knew somebody, and they make money, but they just only 1-plied it. I asked her, I was like, yo, why does you live in a 1-ply life? And she was so she had got caught on to that what's that motherfucking name? Dave Ramsey shit, right? But she was past all of his teachings by now. Like, she had bought a house, everything. She had money put up and shit, but she was so stuck on living the Dave Ramsey life she couldn't break from it. And I was like, yo, like, you can't be living the 1-ply life. Like, this is not to this day, I pray for them, man. Cause you know, you can't have no relationship with nobody that living a one plot life. It just, how you gonna be with somebody, y'all? You spend the weekend over there, but you gotta hold it until you get back to your house or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause one ply, you might as well just go and scoop it out with your fingers. It's the same shit. It's the same damn shit. Super, you might not want to do that online just in case your former employer recognize the supplies you liberated from the job. Hey, this is a collection from jobs past and shit. They can't liberate me for shit. Them motherfuckers can't liberate me for nothing and shit. These is from jobs past and shit. Yeah, I've been collecting from a lot of places. I had worked at Pizza Hut and shit, and I had kept 2 of them pizza. I was delivering pizzas. No. I wasn't even delivering pizzas for Pizza Hut. I was working as the chef cook, whatever. But for whatever reason, when I quit, I took 2 of the pizza warmer shits. Cause I figured, I was like, yo, this go come in handy one day when I go to Little Caesars and shit. I can put them in there when so the hot and ready be hot and ready on the way to get home. Boom, but the Little Caesars, everywhere I live, it's a Little Caesars like 5 minutes away from me, by the grace of the sweet Lord. So it never came into use and shit. So I ended up throwing them away. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. But thank you for looking out, though. Thank you for looking out. It's actually. It's a couple of things though on some real shit. If they looked very hard, they'd be like, hold the fuck on. Are those our? Like, no, they are not. Like, just look alike. Let's see. Oh yeah, you know, cause really, to be honest, we don't need no goddamn plastic on these hats. I'm be dead serious and shit. I'm be dead serious. Hold on. I'm gonna save that video, L Bitty, for tomorrow. We gonna save this whole conversation for the struggle stream tomorrow with Briss. That's why I ain't looked at it and shit. No, I want y'all to be like, Super, on the goddamn Bussy Blowout liquidation pause BBL sales on Sunday. He gonna look at the goddamn chats, look at the shit. I'm saving that for tomorrow. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow, y'all. That's going. Just like Baka on Drake on a Sunday night. Hyperbole, and I made that shit up. It just sound real. Oh yeah, and I had to cut off my damn old people hair shit. But as you see, the grays is still in there and shit. Just so don't nobody be like, oh, let me see. I'm trying to see these grays I got up in here. Got the grays. We need to really like hold on. You know what I'm saying? We need to be old. I'm gonna start a be old movement. I'm gonna start a be your ass old movement. God damn it. Look at this. It's in the beard too. Look at this. All grayed out. I'm gonna be looking like I make my wife happy every night out the wild. This shit gonna be so white. And you know what I'm saying? I hope I don't get in trouble for that. Let's see. What else y'all said? Arby is a spoiled, entitled upper middle class mixed child with an attitude problem who questions his identity. We've all met one of these at least once. And it's tiring. Yes, it's always tiring when the motherfucker like don't really know. It's trying to meet somebody who has not found themselves, period. Like, that's why it's very important. My cousin used to always say, know yourself. Like, you gotta, and I think that's in the Bible too or some shit, know thyself or something like that. I don't know, but it sounds like it might be. But the sooner you can know yourself, the only way you can do that is by not giving a fuck about what others think of you. That's the only way to do it. I'm gonna repeat that. You find yourself by saying fuck everybody else's opinion on you. Most people that's lost. Everybody I know who ain't solid in who they is, either still trying to get approval from their parents or a friend group or an organization, or they always, whenever you talk to them, they always bringing up the shit that they got or the organizations that they are part of or some other shit other than them. And then when you find out shit they do like and shit, and then they'll downplay and be like, oh, well, yeah, da, 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 afraid of you judging them for the shit. And it's sad. It's just like, yo, man, you know, and a lot of people blame that shit on bullying. They be like, oh, you took bullying now, but when people wouldn't be afraid. No, that's not how that shit work. I got bullied and shit. I got bullied, and it crossed my brain to be like, well, you know, if they don't know it, and then I got to think, well, fuck that shit. I like this shit. And everybody ain't like that. Everybody ain't like that. But we got to teach people you got to be taught. Some people are just don't give a fuck naturally. But I think that's something we got to teach in the home. Like, don't give a fuck. But it's very hard. That's why school is fucked up. School teaches you to fit in this box so you can fit into society and all of this shit and da 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 da. And then this hierarchies of cool kids. That's one thing I will say about these Gen Zs and shit. From looking at my kids, how they move around and shit, and going to all their school functions and shit, I really don't see the same. I know it's still a hierarchy, but it's not as like cut and dry like it was when we was growing up. Like when we was growing up, it was literally the cool hall. Like it was a hall that all of us hung out in, and then anybody that was not cool not only did they not hang out in that hall, they would actually take a detour not to go through that hall. Why? I don't know. Or they would scurry through. Probably because you get caught wrong. You just gonna light you up. Because we was lighting each other up and shit. And I didn't even know it was a cool hall till somebody told me that I ended up talking to. And she was like, oh, you cool. Why you even talking to me? I was like, what the fuck do you mean I'm cool? Because these just was my friends. My brain think about that too. She said that shit and it really hit me. And I was like, what the fuck? For real? And then I looked at everybody. I was like, wow, I guess this is the quote unquote. And from watching my kids and shit, they got their little cliques and shit, but it ain't like ours. Ours was like all the cool kids wore Jordans or Nike this or Fossil this or Gap this or motherfucking Polo this or Tommy this, or you know, like we had this like dress code of shit you had to, you know, that we all just wore and da 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 da, and we liked it, but you know, but if you could not afford that, I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna get talked about. Unless you didn't give a fuck. Unless you didn't give a fuck and you could come in. I ain't wear a whole bunch of polo and Tommy and shit. But Tommy I didn't wear because I had heard the damn rumors and shit. So I was like, fuck Tommy. Polo and shit, I would go to goddamn Ross and shit and I would try to get chaps and shit. I was like, fuck that shit. I'ma just wear whatever the fuck I want to and shit. And if motherfuckers, they came with the jokes, but my shoe game was always tight. I ain't go front. Like, I did always have motherfucking J's and shit. So it really wasn't too much they could say. But clothes-wise, I want to go even ask my mama them for no $80 shirt, Gore trails and shit. And they would have probably got it. Ain't no problem. They would have got it. But in my brain, they gave me a budget. I'm about to blow 1/5 of the budget on the goddamn shirt. Hell no. Anyway, my kids, or maybe the school they go to, is not a cut and clear hierarchy like that. I don't see that. They got hierarchies, but I can't see it like how ours was. Them motherfuckers, I don't be seeing no bullying. I don't be seeing nobody just get pointed out and talked about. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I used to go pick them up from school, when we was picking up from school, you was go see some targeting. We stopped calling that shit bullying. We was just razzing people. We was just razzing. But all the people that got razzed grew up, and now we got these bullying laws and shit. So, sad state of affairs. Bullying made me who I am today. It really did. Now, I also kind of was a bully, but I got bullied. It ain't even bully. We talked about each other. It wasn't even real bullying. Bullying. Some people got bullied. me get the fuck off that subject. I did have a bully in our neighborhood. He was like Debo, though. His name was D'Angelo. That motherfucker did chase me home one time. That motherfucker was big. He was from Eudora. That motherfucker was a gangster. And fuck that shit. God damn it. Then we ended up being cool and shit. I had to stand up to him one goddamn time. And after that, we was cool to the motherfucker. But in the beginning, though, it was on some Debo shit. Fuck that shit. God damn it. Shout out to D'Angelo. Hope you doing good out there. You taught me some valuable lessons. Let me see. Let's see. It's because they do all the bullying online now. Yeah, they do all the bullying online. And it is. I be going through the comments and shit. And I guess you call it, they be trying to bully me and my spelling skills and shit. You can only really get bullied if you give a fuck, though, in my brain, though. And it's too many people that give a fuck. You should give a fuck what other people think to a certain extent. Like, that's the thing. And it's finding that fine line of, you know, what to give a fuck about. Like, my son don't iron his clothes. And he don't give a fuck. And people he kick it with don't give a fuck. And in my brain, I imagine him going to school getting talked about every day. They don't do it. Don't. And if they do, I don't think he gives a fuck. I don't know. But he happening to motherfuckers. Because I always do check on my kids. Ever since they been little, I be like, yo, you don't want to check out, do you? You sure? Because you know you can talk to me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And we should all do that. Do a checkup on your kids. Make sure to do a checkup on your children. And ask them how school going. Ask them if anybody fucking with them. You need to go put foot to ass or anything like that. And I don't think nothing happened and shit. L Bitty said I went to 11 different schools, so I was kind of alone to myself. Yeah, I can imagine, because you got to be able to, because most kids be having the same friend group, you know, throughout school and shit. So jumping around, military kids, I know it was rough for a lot of y'all. At the same time, though, hey, that's good though, because it teaches you how to deal with change, rapid change. I went to a mostly white school. I never wore Jordans. I ain't want to wear that. What the white boys is wearing. what the white boys is wearing, the J's. In my school, the white boys was wearing they was wearing Birkenstocks back then. Birkenstocks, Vans. What else was the white kids wearing? And they was wearing running shoes. And I ain't talking about Air Max 95s and shit. They was wearing Asics back then. Like real running shoes. And we was wearing polo boots, Jordans, Nike, any damn thing, and New Balances. Some niggas was wearing Saucony's or however you pronounce them pieces of shit. But I denounced anybody wearing Saucony's in my vicinity. I believe you get that shit out of here, bro. This is New Balance territory over here, buddy. You don't get them the S is for shitty. If you don't get them shitty ass shoes around this bitch. Damn, I was bully, I think. Hey, anybody could get it. The key was your comeback. Yes, you had to be prepared. Long as you was prepared and had something, and then you couldn't let nobody know it fucked with you if it did fuck with you. That's once the blood was in the water, that's where you was fucked. That's where most people lost. You had to like, people would come at you and you had to look at them like, that's it. That's all you got. That's all you got. And you know, if you had skills, you could keep it in there. The folks who really feelings got hurt would automatically take it to folks' mama and shit, and that was very big of a gamble, because if it wasn't funny, you might get your ass kicked. And it was a 50-50 chance. But we definitely knew you was in your feelings. You come back and talk about some shit that ain't there. Hey, yo, G, who you think won the rap battle up against Kid and Play in the house party? That's a good question because both of them, they verses went hard and shit. I'm trying to make sure I ain't giving it to Kid because he had the last line, but that you didn't play, you just got played out. Shit was dope. That step to the stage too late, I blew it up. Shit, it was kind of dope because Play was about to try to get the microphone from him. Damn, I remember that shit too. Kids, you know I don't play around. Cause my name. Oh yeah, then Kid said cause my name spelled backwards describe you best. He called a nigga dick. Yeah, Kid killed that shit. Yeah, Kid was killing that bitch. I'm gonna watch that shit tonight. Goddamn it. Hell yeah. Thank you for that question. Oh shit, Poison Ivy, you so right. Let me get the fuck off this shit. Hold on, I want to see a couple of y'all other shits. I got 3 minutes and she on the plane, so she can't see this shit right now. But I remember. Hold on, wait. I remember a lot of kids went. Yep. Our school had done and when I was in 7th or 8th grade, our school did this say no to drugs as performance and shit, like the whole the 9th grade at that time, but I was in 7th grade. Our old 9th grade people, because back then here or now they do like, what is it? High school started 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. When I was growing up, we had real middle school. So after 6th grade, you went to a whole nother school, and that was 7th, 8th, 9th. Then you went to a whole nother school for 10th, 11th, 12th. But ain't got that way. When I was in 7th grade, the 9th graders had did this, say no to drugs shit that was sponsored by K-Swiss. So the entire school got K-Swisses. So we was all wearing K. We went from shitting on K-Swisses. The whole school went from shitting on K-Swisses like 2 months ago to we all got a pair. Now everybody think K-Swiss was cool and shit. Like on some real shit. Like oh, cause we was shitting on the damn K-Swiss and shit. Playing the desert was fun, but just picking or jumping on somebody, me and my crew would beat your ass for that ish. We didn't play that. It was stupid us. Oh yeah, nah. D'Angelo, he was a bully like that though. It depends though. He chased my homeboy Marcus all the way home. Marcus never came outside ever again. And that was the difference between me and Marcus and shit. That shit happened to me once, and I was like, fuck that shit. I'm going back outside, goddamn it. I don't want to go stay in the house and shit. Marcus would never come back outside. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna be honest. That taught me that it's some people in this world. It taught me to how to navigate the world, knowing that I never associated somebody doing me fucked up because it was my fault. Knowing D and other motherfuckers out there was like that will just fuck with you because they felt like it. Let me know that it's people in the world that will fuck with you just cause. Ain't no rhyme or reason. Ain't nothing to it. So I never really took shit personal. And it's because of them types of lessons. I just saw people do fucked up shit to people for no reason. And I was like, hey, that's just the world. You bump into. It's fucked up, but that's the world. Like, it's a lot of people that be taking shit personal to heart. And I'm like, you do know it's just fucked up motherfuckers out here, right? You do know that, right? So it's not good, but to me, that was a very valuable lesson I learned. So I could just be like, yeah, that motherfucker. Because there's actually crazy motherfuckers around this bitch. Like, people don't. I remember Chris Rock had a joke. He was like, what happened to crazy? Just plain no crazy. We don't do crazy no more. Like, can't nobody just be crazy. It is motherfuckers. But I don't even think they crazy. I think just like in nature, you got motherfuckers that's just predators and shit. Not the Drake kind of predators. They too, but I'm just talking about regular ass. They just, top of the food chain motherfuckers in their ecosystem and they play with their food. Orcas do that shit. Whales, the orca whales and certain groups of dolphins just go and fuck with certain sea life and shit. Play volleyball with them motherfuckers and shit. Don't even kill them right away. Keep them alive and play with them. Then they'll kill them and play with them for a little bit more. And we got humans like that and shit too. Just nature. Circle of life. Not saying it's right. I'm just saying it exists. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Let me get the fuck up out of here. Appreciate y'all for all the sales. If y'all want to get y'all shit, make sure you go to IHateItRake.com or NoFraudry.com. I'm be on time, babe. If you at the airport watching this shit and mad at me, but she